Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started in just a minute. Let's double check all this stuff. Okay. Okay, so welcome to Hangman Tarot. I want to remind you to go ahead and hit subscribe when you get a chance to look through YouTube channel for Hangman. Again, I am Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot, and we're going to start here right as soon as you click that bell. When you click that bell, you're actually going to receive a ton of notifications from me, so you will not miss a thing. You won't miss any more readings from here on out. Also, I think that's it. Go check the description box and check in with all the social media links. And when you do, you're actually going to share, like, and follow on all of those. If you would, please and thank you. All right, so we're going to get started. We are doing our celebrity tarot card readings, and I'm going to be doing those live today. Also, don't forget to check out your predictions for July 2021. I am uploading those slowly. Easy does it with that, about 2-3 a day maybe. And then also make sure that you hit the love predictions and your general predictions for your July 2021. All right, we are going to get started here in just a moment. Okay. All right, so we're going to find out a little bit about these people first, okay? So the first one request that I got was for a man named Duane Hepner, and they call him Duane the Writer. Okay, I don't know who that is. My phone just rang, sorry. So he's known for, like, a lot of stuff I just am not familiar with, but it's really rad stuff. So it's like, basically, it's like the new adventure series, and it's Universal Galaxiers with Kevin Smith, the Great Witness. Kind of trying to save the world, save the planet type thing, trying to express that we can all wake up and be aware. We don't all have to just be sitting here with closed eyes to what's going on with the planet, the purposely poisoned planet. And it's just talking about just wanting more of a unaware, ordinary life. You want more than that, then that's when you can get into this, and this is where that comes in for his writing. So it's just the that is just what he writes about. Okay, water, environmental, ecosystems. So he's dedicated to supporting and providing a real purpose and a real awareness with the all-natural, all-environment, supporting all of us. First comes this earth with food and rainforests to protect us and what is still here. Just talking about natural devastation in general. And anyone can become involved with the projects when they decide to wake the hell up, I guess. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with this. I cannot find a whole lot on this gentleman, not for lack of trying, but I did look. But he has a few different names, is what it's looking like to me. But we are going to do his reading, and he does his DaneTheGreatWriter.net. And they're called NU articles. Those are the things that he's kind of like writing. Yeah, those are his articles. Okay. Real side experience warnings. So anyway, that's where we're at with that. It's an all-natural environment supporting all of us here to wake up to the world that saves the planet Earth. Our NU projects are for all natural rainforests, wildlife reserves, and all the solar vessel projects provide a real education for everybody. So that's the overall drama of it. Okay. Let's see. All right, so we're going to do Duane the Great Writer, Duane Hepner. Going to kind of find out a little bit about this author, somebody I'm not aware of his zodiac sign. I'm not really aware of much about him at all, which is kind of intriguing in its own right, especially doing a reading for that. Let me double check and make sure that I have the volumes working here. Okay. All right, so we'll find out a little bit about this individual, some challenges in the past for this person, and maybe some present ones. We'll find out a little bit about how they feel about themselves, how the world sees this writer, and kind of an outcome if they change their ways in the ways that are approaching their life or approaching, you know, within their inner dwelling, or if they say, fuck it, I'm gonna ride this out and be me. I doubt that, though. I have a feeling this person's ever changing. Whoa. 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 Okay. So we've got our 5 of Wands upright, 3 of Wands upright, as well as our Hierophant reverse. So this person is not, their life is not as simple as it used to be. The efforts that they have needed to gain access to anything are very much needed almost all the time. They're definitely, you know, confident. They're clear about the things that, you know, they respond to, but they respond with positivity. It just indicating that new facts changing their situation constantly. Defining, you know, pretty much anything that they want to get into in any form of like positivity playing. Gosh, I wonder if he might be a fire sign. So he may be a fire element. That's only because of what the cards are indicating. Again, I'm not quite sure because I could not find very much about this individual, which again, that makes it a little bit more exciting. The exciting part here is a challenge within the past is just kind of being their own guru. So he's really just trying to do his own thing, be his own inner teacher, because we can never stop learning. So this card is indicating that he has not. But the challenge that arises for him is challenging society with his beliefs. I did not make this up. Promise, promise. Crazy as it sounds. So, you know, he trusts his inner self. He trusts, you know, the things he's delivering. But it's almost as if the past challenge is the fact that he cannot challenge society to break free from their thinking and to maybe change their thinking and their mind habits and to trust their own inner teacher, which we vacate the premises the moment people are like, intuition, guru, do you have an inner guidance? People are like, what the hell? Like, what are you talking about? And then you say planet, save the world, and they run. So I get this. I get that might be a thing for him. Currently, he's in a moody or an imaginative type place. It's almost like he has an illusion in what love is. That could be love of people in general, just love maybe in a relationship he might have been in. But it could be a romantic relationship even, but he's in an imaginative place when it comes to this person because he has a thinking that there's something specific, or he thinks maybe something about the people in the world, something specific, and he's an illusioning the entire time, really. He's just painting a picture that doesn't actually exist. Kind of a Bob Ross situation here. Oh, Lord. Lord. All right, so let's find out how they feel about themselves. So he feels connected. He feels like he has, you know, a truce here within himself. He feels like he's a whole without having to have another. But there is an attraction here, and that romantic thing keeps coming up, and I don't know where that would be. That could be a cup's water. So we kind of look at him as if there's a mystery here. So we see all the potential within this individual, and we definitely feel like he doesn't lack much. And it's like he's looking beyond what is obvious. It's like so fucking obvious what he sees. It is, clearly. I mean, it looks like it's crazy. It looks like it's really confusing and complex, but there is nothing complex about this situation. There's not, it's very clear to see that when you shit on the earth is going to shit on you. Bottom line. You take away everything and giveth back. But that is not happening here. And that's what he's trying to imply. He's like, wake the hell up, people. And you're not even sleeping to this. You're just ignorant. You're just hiding from the facts. And we all know this. We all know that we're destroying, you know, this beautiful goddess of an earth. We are destroying it. We take and we take and we think that we can replace it. But it's not natural. If it's not natural, it's not normal. I just realized I just have placed a belief within myself and I got very upset about it. I'm sorry. I'm like, whoa. Okay, so basically that's where we're at with this. And we see him in this way. We see that he trusts within himself. We see these things. It's not something that you cannot see when it comes to him. And that's where he is with it. He could be an Aries too. And that would be that fire elemental as well. But that does keep coming up here. All right. So an outcome that will kind of come out if he just continues to do what he's supposed to be doing as far as being a human and what he's doing, and just kind of like not even so much change his ways, because it's not like he's doing anything terrible here. But if he continues to keep, you know, trying to push the agenda, his agenda, it's just a whole lot of cause and effect. So here's this being responsible. He feels responsible in speaking and writing to the world. Save something here. Do something here. Wake up. It's almost like his outcome is just the choice within a full picture, because he's not hiding from what it is. He's not hiding from the fact that the truth is ugly as hell when it comes to the planet and saving things and our water and our resources and our connection to the ground. I mean, it's all been shit. I'm very aware of it, but I'm kind of lazy. It's like if I know about it, why am I not doing something about it? It's like there's this part of like being a human that is hard when you live in this world. Long time ago it was different. The connection to the earth and the resources we had to, play around in it. It's not there anymore. But I see where he's going. But it's just kind of that adrift involvement. He's just constantly kind of adrift, afloat within the involvement of whatever he's, passionate about riding through. So he's always on that front page of things. If he said, fuck it, let the planet burn, where would he be at? What is the likely outcome of that? End of a period. So it's just, he'd be over it. That would be where he would be at. He would be completely letting go. He'd kind of fall into this hostile energy, kind of becoming his wound, whatever that means. If he let go, it would be like he had no worry. But it would be stressful. He'd be tired. He'd be over it. He'd be burnt out because he's not doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Like he's designed a specific way, and that's where he is. So this is where it is. I mean, that is the outcome. That is the overall scheme of things. And he would definitely be keeping things to himself. That's Ten of Swords upright. So if he did say, fuck it, let the world burn, he'd be keeping his information, education, and experience and knowledge from everybody. He would be keeping it. All right. So that is the end of our Duane the writer, the great writer, Duane Hepner. Now we'll move on to our, what is her name? Haley? Lily. I keep calling her Haley. I don't know why. I think there's a girl named Haley, right? Whatever. Anyway, Lili Reinhart. Okay, so this person, I'm not really privy to who this individual is, only because I think she might be on like some kind of a TV sitcom. I just watch reality TV, so it's just like I don't know a whole ton of the newcomers. So she was born on September 13th, 96. This makes her a Virgo. Okay. And she must be some... She must be an actor. Okay, so she is an actress. She's an American actress and author. She is known for portraying Betty Cooper on the CW teen drama series Riverdale and Annabelle in Lorraine Scarfari's black comedy crime drama film Hustlers. Okay, so that's why I didn't know who she is, because I do not watch that show. Either of those. I don't know what any of that means. She was born and raised in Cleveland, and at an early age developed a passion for performing arts. She took dance classes for 10 years. She performed in many local musicals before she signed with her first agency in Cleveland when she was 11 years old. Yeah, so Lili Pauline Reinhart. She was turned down multiple times, actually, for her role in Betty Cooper in Riverdale, and as were several of her fellow castmates for their respective characters. But one of her castmates, Cole Sprouse, which I'm doing his reading, so that's a castmate, okay. He portrays Jughead Jones, and he was cast on the initial try. That is so weird, because I feel like those names are coming from a comic book I used to read when I was little. Archie and His Adventures or something, but his friend's name was Jughead, and he had a huge crush on Betty. If that has any correlation, please let me know, because that'll drive me nuts. That'll drive me to a straight early grave. Okay. Boy. Good Lord. All right. This just seems fuzzy or something on there. I think it's fuzzy. Okay. I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Okay, so we're going to start hers then. She's a Virgo. We're going to find out a little bit about her within the first couple cards. Her internally, because, you know, we see things and hear things and read things and we think we know these people. Well, again, just reminding you that these cards just kind of indicate maybe some universal experiences they're dealing with that we're unaware of, and just finding out a little bit about it. All right, so Lili Reinhart. Five of Wands upright, Ace of Cups reverse. Okay. So life just is not as simple as it used to be, which that is so much about who she is. And efforts are always needed from her to gain anything in any sort of way. And new facts currently around her are kind of changing things in her current situation that are going on around her. She's repressed emotionally, and this Ace of Cups is indicating that love for herself would be more of heightener or something. Because the self-love, it's like intuition of self-love, but it's like when you repress your emotions, you just don't have that as much. And we do this the more that we're in love with the flow of life. And it's almost like there's a resistance to the flow of life, creating some sort of an anxiety, some sort of a disturbance or some resistance. Resistance causes suffering. When we resist, we create suffering, and that could be physical. It can manifest anyhow, emotionally. Some challenges that she has come into in the past is just kind of some sort of a major breakthrough. So there was some sort of new idea, but this is all like kind of like a new beginning. It's almost like she's at a new beginning somehow. And at the time, some sort of triumph, some sort of difficulty, but there's an overcoming of it for whatever that it might be. Let's get some more of here. And, you know, it's almost like a birth of a new idea, a great new idea. And that helps her to triumph over what she's been dealing with. Okay. Sorry about that. I keep getting messages. So currently there is a present issue. So this judgment reverse is definitely all about seeking some sort of forgiveness. So it's almost like she's lost her sense of purpose, and maybe somebody has kind of failed her. Some new beginning. And this is all about new beginnings when it comes to this girl. I don't know what that means, but these cards keep popping up, all these aces. This is so strange. Yeah, so she's just no longer centered. Maybe with a Libra, an air sign. Could be even a fire sign. Yeah, so someone has failed some sort of new start. Maybe a new ending. There's no longer a center in the situation, though. That's what I'm feeling here. Let's find out more. How do they feel about themselves? Page of Pentacles. So, you know, she feels youthful. She feels, you know, logical, but she's pretty grounded. Her money management is good. She's got value in relationship. And the new beginnings, again, with this Page of Pentacles, it just keeps coming up again and again. But, she knows that she needs to make time for quiet time. She knows that she needs to find some focus. She has a desire here, but the decrease of the search happens time and time again. So maybe that's where that new beginning starts. And it's almost like she feels like there's no one helping her right now. A time for a reflection for her. She's a pause time. How does the world see this Lily? How does the world see her? We feel like she's at ease. We feel like a harmony. We feel like a balance. Six of Wands in upright. We do know that there was past troubles. By we, not me. I don't watch the show, but the world sees her, and they've seen the past troubles. They've seen something going on in the background. But yeah, we just see a calm after a storm, maybe. We know that she needs to keep it moving, you know, or get going. Something to do with that. Almost like she's so balanced after something painful, some sort of ordeal. Outcome if she changes her ways, whatever that is, whatever she's dealing with. It's almost like a back and forth ride. And I only get that because I feel like anxious right here when I'm talking about it. And I just... So if she were to just stop doing whatever she's doing and just maybe change things up a little bit, just change her course, like instead of this back and forth ride, maybe go forth and just continue on so you can end a cycle, because it's almost like you're going back and forth in a cycle. You'd be way more confident for it. So this Three of Wands is just indicating that she'd be way more clear about who she is. She'd be able to respond positively. She'd be able to be doing other things like play, and not just be confident and, you know, grounded in her habits, but just, you know, kind of be playful and happier, lighter. What if she says, fuck it, I'm not changing anything. I don't care. I'm going to be who I'm going to be. This is just what it is. I can't do anything about it. Okay, so something that she would definitely be calling up to that would be some sort of an attraction or a connection. And maybe even lose a truce within this relationship. She would add some hot-headedness, not just this back and forthness, just her not being able to end a cycle completely. It would just create this huge fire, huge pissed offness. She wouldn't give a fuck about the whole picture here. So let's get one last card on her. Six of Wands, upright. So she's in a healing place. That's where she's at. Something about healing and confidence. She will be seeking love, or she's seeking love. And that doesn't mean relationship-wise. That just means however it resonates for her. There's some memories, and she does have a lot of memory, and nostalgia comes from that. Like good feelings come from the memories of this love or this seeking of love or healing. And she's healing after a past breakup. Maybe she's in post-breakup. But she is in some sort of healing stages, and this could definitely be because of a certain relationship specific to a breakup, though. Maybe it's a back and forth breakup. Maybe it's a back and forth emotionally for her, and it's just something she cannot move on from. Some sort of habit, bad habit that she created that causes her some sort of anxiousness or suffering. And again, that is manifested physically or emotionally. And I cannot tell you how terrible it is to struggle with like anxiety. Like I get anxiety quite often. So I'm like feeling that from these cards. And if you get that, that is definitely because of, you know, some sort of resistance in your life, some sort of things that you're just not dealing with or channeling or loving or healing. Okay, let's move on to, that is the end of that reading. Hello, Kara S. Art. All right, we're going to move over to Cole Sprouse. Okay. What is this? Okay. And apparently he is a co-actor on the same series. Again, I do not watch the show. It is CW. I'm not a huge fan of CW. I am a fan of Bravo and all the Real Housewives. I am a fan of Zeus. They have all the Bad Girls Club, all the baddies on it. I'm just saying, I like to observe the human in its natural environment. I'm so sorry. I sound terrible. Okay, Cole Sprouse reading starting now. Oop, I spelled starting wrong. Don't judge me. Okay. So she is done. Okay, so he is a Leo. Let me find out a little more. Yeah, Cole Sprouse. Yeah, he's a Leo. He was born August 4th, so definitely that will make him a Leo. Okay, so let's find out a little bit about him. Okay, so he was born on a Tuesday. His sun sign's Leo. Libra is moon sign. Oh my God, this child. It's just like would be so heavy to have Libra as a moon sign. Okay. Let's find out a little bit about him, though. Again, this makes the reading way cooler just to not really know about it. Ooh. Okay, come on, let's find something like not about their zodiac though. Okay, I'm trying to find out just in general. Try to look at the astrology site. So he is somewhat of artistic, compassionate, caring. He's pretty diplomatic. But because his Saturn is in the exact opposite of the sun, he's ultimately like checking in on his own self. So his balance is within on himself. That's just what it's going to be. And he's going to have to like check in constantly. Not much of a reveal of them on any of these ones that I'm doing today. Okay. So let's do our Cole Sprouse. He is a Leo sign. So he is off of that CW show. I'm sure he's been on more. I'm just not finding his biography. I don't know why. I don't know what is going on here. Okay. So he was a child actor and he shared parts in movies and TV shows like Big Daddy, Grace Under Fire. Big Daddy with Adam Sandler? Was he the kid? Oh, and he has a twin. I know who they are. They were on... Yeah, they were on... Okay, Grace Under Fire. I watched that show when I was little. And he did take a break from acting to study in New York University, getting his degree in 2015. He was cast as Jughead Jones on the TV drama Riverdale, and that was in 2016. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. That's right. Yeah, I totally remember. Okay, I know who he is-ish. Like, I know his image. Their image. Because he has a brother. It's crazy. Okay. That's all I needed to know. All right, let's get started with our Leo. Cole Sprouse. Get right back into it. A little bit of a biography on him. That's so crazy. They are the twins. Yeah, I remember them. They look not like themselves. He has like dark hair now. Weird. Leo. Tara's hesitant today. What is happening? It's almost like he is constantly trying to create this new identity, and it's like he experiences a lot of delays when it comes to any kind of like projects that are of his skill set or of his passion. And the potential for new things to come are super 100% like probably going to happen, but he lacks the confidence to kind of like push that follow through. These are 2 fire cards. That's crazy. And something's going to start moving really quickly. And some truths here are going to come out. And either that's about him or about somebody else around him. Okay, so a challenge in the past was just kind of like saying everything's fine. So we had a relationship in the past, and this is our 4 of Wands fire reverse, and then we had 2 wand cards in the beginning about him that were in reverse also. So it's definitely indicating he's very fire sign here, very fire element. But he was quiet about the relationship. It's almost like there was so much celebration or joy in the relationship, but yet this person... Cole, he wasn't able to celebrate it. He was not joyful or expressive about it. And he would just, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. And his money's good in a modest way, though. So it's not like he's outstandingly like a billionaire or zillionaire or anything like that is being indicated. They feel excited about themselves. They do. They feel as if there's, to talk about themselves or to be about themselves is something that he fully knows how to do. So again, being balanced within who they are, that is definitely something he's able to do here. And that's 3 Pentacles upright. Our Earth Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles upright. Yeah, so we just see him having power. The world sees him as having knowledge. We see him as a gift, or just bestowing upon us as a gift, almost like he gives gifts whenever he's around. So it's almost like he's just such an amazing person, or we see him as a specific type of person that it's like a gift, any natural gift of just being around or watching this person even on TV. So a challenge presently is just emotionally just rejecting and emotionally neglected. So it's almost as if it's like some sort of insecure matter, but he is feeling, in youth still. So there is a very immature aspect to this person, and very insecure. So whatever it is that he does to create celebration or disturbance or noise, it has nothing to do with his confidence. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. Okay. Okay, so if he doesn't change the way that he is, he's going to be in a really self-absorbed place. So this is our Four of Cups upright. He's going to lack any sort of motivation to keep moving through, lack any sort of empathy, apathy, you name it. This is what it will do, because he's already in a place of lack of confidence. So if you add on to it, I'm just not going to change, I'm just not going to change a thing. Basically, there will be no stop of reflection. There will be no balancing out here. And it will be very self-absorbed. So we'll see him still kind of on fire, yet in the inside, it's going to be a mess. No desires, yeah. If he says, that he's going to change if he were to change his ways, he would avoid some sort of relationship conflict as well. But this overwhelming, he's tired about it. He wants to give up about it. He wants to be over the situation. This could be a fire sign or a water sign. Yeah, so if he doesn't change his ways, he's definitely going to be in a place of money decrease. He's going to be breaking cycles, but he's going to be lacking money. Resistance to change. Resistance causes that suffering. Again, it's like the youth, these younger people assume that just not dealing with shit is going to change it. But it's like, we're not here to feel just good. We're here to feel good. We're here to feel bad, sad, glad, pissed off, shy, you name it, embarrassed. Those are normal, natural things. It's just all in what we do with it. What can we do with it? What can we create with it instead of react with it? Yeah, so the overall scheme of things is his management. He has time management problem. So it's almost as if his priorities are, all laid out. They're all like completely scheduled. This is what it is. He just does not have enough fucking time for somebody specific, and that would be that water sign that was indicated, or fire sign. Could even be an earth sign, but I doubt. Yeah, so he's definitely kind of like in a place where he's just walking around. He's doing this and this and this. He's scheduling. He's making sure he's coming through with everything. But when it comes to time management of, becoming a whole with two people, he keeps dropping out of the situation when he's supposed to be the leader in the situation, or be there on time, be at the date, do this, pick up the kids, or, oh, I forgot. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so busy. Well, don't fucking tell me we're going on a date then. Don't tell me you'll pick up Junior then. Just tell me that you're busy. It's just like one of those things. Gross. Just not enough about the others. That's how I feel there. All right, so I'm going to get going. I have a ton to do. I'm still in the midst of moving. So if you do not see me on here in a few days, it's because I'm busy packing and unpacking. I literally am driving and moving right down the road. So it's like the most bizarre thing to pack a bunch of boxes, because I literally could just if I had days, I could just transfer everything. It's not happening. Anyway, so I'm going to do it the way that you're supposed to do it, and that's to pack the boxes. But I want you to go ahead and hit subscribe to this YouTube channel. And when you do, so you don't miss out on any notifications and any of the lives, or you name it, just go ahead and click the bell. The bell will alert you from now on. Also, go ahead into the description box and check out all the social media there. You'll be able to like, share, and follow. And I put updates on there. I add there. There's TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's there. Currently still working on that website. That will be up eventually. And that will be more of a space of non-renting, so that whatever, any kind of readings can happen there, and it's super, super easy just to have access to everything there, and eventually maybe not even have social media. I'm just like, that's a lot of stuff, social media. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed these TikTok famous celebrities or non-celebrities readings. Again, I don't know much about the Lili or Cole Sprouse, only because I don't watch those actors, and I watch a lot of reality TV. But it is fun to do readings on people I don't know. I enjoy it immensely, especially that Duane the writer. That was a hard one, but it went straight to the point. It got right into the point. I got it. I understood it. Okay, so thanks for the request. If you have a request for anybody that you want to hear a reading on, please let me know. Leave a message, especially if it's a live. Just shout it out, and I'll even do it during the live. Personal readings, those will become top priority during the readings, any of the lives. And also, if you want a request, you can always leave a comment on the YouTube video that is uploaded as content on there. All right, have a beautiful Sunday, people. Stay blessed and unself-absorbed.